The spawn, when bass are up on the bed spawning, is one of the greatest times in the world to fish. Everybody waits for the spawn every time of the year. It's just like in deer season, waiting for the rut to come around. Everybody's excited about the spawn. But just like in deer season, the spawn comes and goes pretty quickly. One of the most asked questions I get when I'm doing personal appearances is, well, how do I catch them after they get through spawning, Jimmy? What do I do after the female lays the eggs? Where does she go? How do I catch them? Well, there's a couple things that you can do to really understand how that process works. One is when a big female bass lays her eggs, she doesn't hang around. She doesn't hang around. She leaves, the male bass takes care of the fry. She leaves. Mama just ups and leaves. Little babies never know their mama. And the other thing that you think about is when they move out, they will move out to areas and suspend up relatively close to the top of the water. They may be on the top of grass, they may be out on the point, maybe underneath boat docks, willow trees, someplace where they can suspend close to the top of the water. One key thing to remember is long cast, long cast. Now, the other thing that will really, really key you in on catching maybe your PB, maybe the biggest bass you've ever caught in your life, is the fact that you think about another spawn, bluegill spawn, brim, and shad spawn. Both of those are really, really critical. Shad spawn usually really early in the morning, around grass, around boat docks, good to look for. But bluegill spawn, bluegill, perch, brim, whatever you want to call them, spawning, that you can catch them around those all day long. Find the bluegill beds, they load it, they'll come out and hit your spinnerbait, bump your spinnerbait. When you get in an area like that, spend a lot of time in there because there will always be some big bass around. A little small crankbait, a little small brim colored crankbait, a yellow and black, or a black, blue, and chartreuse, or black and blue and chartreuse spinnerbait, all work good. Something looks like a brim. Whack them. Your personal best is waiting around those brim beds. Remember, guys and girls, I sure do love you.